Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're going to have Rad on. We're going to talk about some para. We're going to have Buddy Marbles on, I believe, as well. Talk about some House of Clownz stuff, see what's new with them, and then maybe we'll talk about some MetaMonkey stuff as well. So, got a lot of stuff to talk about as always. I'm going to bring Rad in, and we will get started. Rad, good evening.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Something happened to me.
Oh, God. You died and became a horse.
I died and became a horse, a very lazy one.
Well, hey, you were lazy already, right? So now you're just a horse.
Up yours, Alex. I work hard, dude.
That's awesome. I know you do. I'm just kidding. You work extremely hard. Man, I don't know how you do what you do. I tell you what, it's crazy. A little horse. That's right.
So, yeah, I figured I'm going to give away some horses to people who have memberships. So that's why
Awesome.
I'm a lazy horse today, because I'm going to give away some lazy horses.
Awesome. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah, we got 11 members now. So we have 10 if you don't include yourself, I guess. Hey, Broderson, what's going on, brother? Thanks for coming tonight. Gonna give away some NFTs tonight, guys. We're gonna give away House of Clownz NFT, and we'll give away some Lazy Horse Race Club NFTs as well. We're gonna give away ETH horses, right?
ETH horses, absolutely. ETH all the way. Hey, I heard that there's going to be a special giveaway when you get what was it? Four more subscribers. I think that is going to give away some para, right?
Yeah. He said when we get to 15 members, we'll give away 250,000 para, and then you tacked on a Lazy Horse Race Club NFT as well. So we'll give away.
Yeah. My ears are down. My ears are down. That's not good. There we go.
I remember, man. We were gonna wear this when we had Lazy Horse on.
We were, and then it's been a lot going on with that project. Oh man, what to say? So Lazy Horse is now Lazy World. We can probably get somebody from there over to do a show. They're going to need a whole show, but they had some issues with their staking barn. I don't think that it was a technical issue. It was more like some users found a way to manipulate the system.
Yeah.
And so they had to continue that. Currently, it's discontinued, but I know that the ETH horses are going to be stakeable. The old ones are going to be stakeable back in the new barn. They just have a lot going on right now. So basically, they're kind of resetting everything over at Lazy World. So I think the best thing is probably just get somebody on that knows way more about it, because I've been too busy with para lately to really get all the ins and outs of what's been happening for them. But nonetheless, like I said, I do know barn staking is coming up. I know that if you get on the Discord, they're trying to race every night. ETH horse racing is coming very soon. And I know some airdrops have been happening for people that have the Crow horses. They've been receiving their ETH horse drops. So it's still all happening. Yeah, absolutely.
I know. We were really into it, and I know they had some. Hey, Axelindo, by the way, good to see you. They, like you said, they had some issues, and so things kind of went a little bit more quiet, I think, as far as updates and stuff. So I need to get back. We need to get back on that and get on and do some more racing and stuff. I know we're going to try and have a race night with them on here, and so
absolutely.
Need to get them on here for sure. Hey, Sean.
There's been some talk about a UK race team as well, which I already told the guys over Discord. Wait a second. I forget. This thing is hot.
I was gonna say, we'll see how long she wears it. We should have taken bets.
I know, right? That would have been great. Yeah, no, it wasn't even so much that. My knees were hurting because that thing is so tall that I was I was down on the floor. But a UK race team would be like absolutely perfect for people that are at home during the day, like night shift worker. I know that we got a friend who works night shift who has a horse, and ETH horse, and is waiting to race that. And you're at home during the day, and I'm always available. So I was like, get a UK race team together, and don't make it exclusively UK, because some of us will like to race in the daytime over here in the US.
Yeah,
Cheers,
absolutely.
everybody. Whew.
I can't tell
It's
you.
hot in Vegas still.
We got on, I don't know how many times trying to race, and you got to get 6 people, and at times you'd have tons of people, and then half time there wasn't anybody there. So I'm like, well, I give up, I guess.
Yeah, so I do know that one of the features that they're coming out with also is practice tracks. It's something that you and I had talked about, that
Yes.
practice tracks would be really cool. That is
Yeah.
something that they are working on right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be awesome because it takes some getting used to use it. Just for anybody that doesn't know, you right now you can only race crow horses, but they're coming out with ETH racing soon. But it's kind of odd to you got to really learn how to do it. So you have to go in there, and not that right now it's kind of practice anyway, I guess. But
that's just funny that you just had Matt. You just had Matt up there on your Twitter. That's actually what I'm doing. As soon as I'm done on this stream, we're taking Matt to dinner because he has never been to Vegas before. So
nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the plan. But yep, Lazy Horses. Well, so now it's Lazy World. So if you're following them on Twitter, go to Lazy World. It's all rebranded, but there's so much to cover there. And like I said, I just started trying to get information yesterday in their Discord channel. But there's just a lot to take in. So for sure. Hey, completely different and off topic, but what's up, my horses? Did you see that there was an issue with Bnb Chain an hour ago?
Did. I literally just saw that. Let me pull it up because we saw it in one of our chats. We're part of so many chats now. I'm like, crap, what's here?
Go to Twitter, Bnb, just at Bnb Chain. I was just getting the updates from there. So they had to temporarily pause trading. And then there was some insane amount. Okay, initial estimates for funds taken off BSC are between 70 to 80 million. However, thanks to the community and our internal and external security partners, an estimated 7 million has already been frozen. So yeah, it's
there it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on there. You're saying irregularity.
Yeah, one of the articles like a potential, and it's like it's either it happened or it didn't. You know what I mean? It's so that's good though. I mean, if they got that much back already, then there's hope for maybe giving some more back. But yeah, I was just reading about this literally 5 minutes before we got on. So it's I mean. 566 million. Right?
Oh my God.
I just can't.
Oh my God. So CZ had a tweet 16 minutes ago now, said that the issue is now contained and funds are safe.
Yeah.
But they're still asking validators to temporarily suspend BSC for the time being.
Halt all transfers, suspend all transfers. Yeah, everything like that. So now the biggest question is the time frame on this. When's it going to be back up? That's the biggest question. How bad is it going to hurt, BNB? That's the biggest question. So, I don't know. It's kind of unexpected, to be honest with you, but I don't know. It's crazy to think about it. I'll tell you that right now.
It's always an unexpected thing. I mean, if it was expected, you'd fix it, right? So,
Well, yeah, and obviously they'd fix it if they knew about it, but the scariest part is how and when it's back up. So
and it reminds me of what you and I have both said this so many times, that there's so many people that are so freaking intelligent out there. They can find exploits that, even like with the pair staking when we first did it, and somebody found an exploit that they were able to bot out people's rewards, and it was like instantaneous. Basically, it started happening on day one, and it's just like, searching. Nobody saw this stuff. These people are so freaking intelligent that they find things that even the expert teams that pride themselves in finding this stuff do not find. And these guys find it. It's like, my God, can we just please get all of these people in a room and get something good? Because they will come up with something so much better than anything that the web has ever seen. if we could just put them all in the, I mean, I know there's DEF CON, but you know, when all the hackers get together here in Las Vegas every year, but just get all these guys to work together as a team and create something. But I guess it's easier to pull something down than to come up with something new. I don't know.
Yeah.
For some people, it's the challenge. They just want to see the world burn, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Right. And, you know, it's funny that, you know, remember when Lee was like, you know, these scammers and hackers are so smart, you know, if they would use that towards something good, look what we could do. Look what this whole space could be. I mean, if they just used it for something good, whether it was crypto or not, how much better the world could be. You know, they're doing things like this. I wouldn't even know where to start to exploit a staking contract or a staking platform or a freaking blockchain, for crying out loud. I wouldn't know where to start. So
can we just like get them all working on the Ghislaine Maxwell list? That's you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more important things happening in the world right now than taking down Bnb Chain, okay? Like, word to all the hackers out there, if you're listening, can you get to work on something that we really need?
Right. No joke. Yeah, Kruger, that's pretty cool. Most everyone in here is a member except Duper. Duper's not a member. So, you know. I was just scrolling up. I'm like, oh yeah, everybody's members. Oh no, Duper's not a member. It's okay, Duper. We still love you anyway.
No pressure. Just totally call him out. No pressure at all.
But on that topic, guys, we'll, you know, I'm planning on doing member giveaways quite often. Don't be sorry, Duper. You're good, man. We'll just give you a hard time. I have 3 levels. Any level qualifies for the giveaways. You know, when I get to certain amounts, we'll be doing a prepper giveaway. We'll do, you know, upwards of 1 million tokens when I get to a certain level. So, kick his ass out. Yeah. So, you know, no pressure. If you guys want to support me that way, that's great. If not, no problem either. But, you know, like right now, it's 1 in 10 chance to win, you know, a Lazy Horse Race Club NFT because, you know, probably won't put Rad in it. She already has them. But you know, it's a 1 in 10 chance to win. So that's a Lazy Horse Race Club NFT that's might pay for your membership for, you know, it's worth say $30-$40. It might pay for your membership, you know. So
yeah.
I want to make it worth it for you guys, and I want to do member-only giveaways to support the people that are supporting me. So that's just what I want to do. I won't do a whole lot of random giveaways anymore. So most everybody in here is a member, so we'll probably do mostly member giveaways. So just appreciate everybody being here and being members.
Nice.
So Buddy, I'm still hoping Buddy's going to be on. I haven't heard from him. I know he's really busy. They got a lot going on over there, but hopefully he'll come on.
Well, I mean, he is dead, so.
Well, it'll be the ghost of Buddy Marbles. You're right.
It's a slight freaking problem to appear on camera when you're dead.
That's true. Hey, ghosts. Hey, some people think ghosts are real. You never know.
Oh, dude, I'm not discounting that at all. I've heard some things. Never seen anything, but you know, certainly I've heard things even from family members who are absolute skeptics that had some strange experiences that just can't otherwise be explained. But yeah, goes to Buddy Marbles. So for anybody who's not familiar, Buddy and Foimo were killed in a shootout. Mr. J is seeking revenge. He says that he's the only one who has the right to kill them. so we do know that we do know where the bodies are though, because the bodies haven't been recovered yet, and we'll see if Buddy's going to show, and he might be able to tell us more about where the bodies are and how to recover the bodies of Buddy and Foimo.
Yep.
Yeah, but we'll see if he doesn't show up. I'll let you guys know toward the end of the show. But since we're here and work at the hospital, yeah, plenty of unexplained things for sure.
Yep. There's tons of stuff out there. I mean, you know, I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, but I've never experienced it either. So tons of videos and, you know, real life footage that you can, you know, kind of make that decision yourself. Do I want to experience it? Not really.
But, hell no!
You know?
It's like I'm not lining up anytime soon for that. I'm very happy not having that experience.
What's up, Crypto Naveen? So, you know, let's talk about Para a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the big news this week again. You know, the DAG bridge is about to be on to our own servers.
Yes.
That's really exciting. It's just getting closer and closer every day. You know, Lee had that call that I hope went well with DC.
Yeah.
You know, and just the fact that he had another call is awesome. You know, staking's going well. I think there 12 billion staked right now, and
yeah, absolutely. When you think about that 12 billion as a percentage, because really we only have about 28 million that are actually in circulation. 20 billion, sorry, in circulation right now. So I mean, that's absolutely incredible.
Yep, 864 NFTs staked. So, yep. and the great thing about this, well, it's kind of a blessing that they had to redo it a little bit because, you know, there are some problems that we had last time that we don't have now. You know, the whole like changing your manual gas fees. I haven't heard anybody say they've had problems. People haven't been losing ETH, you know, so it's everything's great with this platform, which is good because going forward as Para grows exponentially and we have, you know, 20,000 holders and 30,000 holders, you don't want those problems to be present anymore. So to catch them early on and with such a great community too. I mean, everybody's understanding. You know, we went without it for, I don't know, about a week, but everybody was cool, supportive, you know, so.
Free tokens is free tokens. It's like I always say, it's like, how are you going to complain if your suddenly free tokens are like not available for a couple of days? It's like,
right, exactly.
The devs didn't have to do this for us, but they have. So it's kind of like, it's like an extra bonus just because you're holding. So, I mean, for me personally, I was like, take as long as you need. It's all free for me. So, you know,
right.
I didn't really mind. But it seemed like most of our members thought that as well. They were just like, yep, it's all good. We're here long term anyway, so not a problem.
Yep, exactly. And, you know, Lee sent ETH for staking and unstaking. And, you know, they're getting together, I don't even want to call it a spreadsheet or whatever you want for the rewards that were lost because of that.
That's a big one.
And they'll be sending tokens out eventually. We don't know when, but it has been a very hard undertaking to do for them. So, you know, we just have to be patient. And like Rad said, free tokens are free tokens. When they show up, that's great. You know, I'm not worried about it.
That's an insane kind of mathematical equation to have to do as well, because, you know, there's people coming in and going out of the pool. And so while those people were staked, it's not just, well, what day did they stake? It's like, well, you know, what day did they stake? Plus at what hour and how many people came into the pool after that, because that changes their position in the pool. And so they're going up and down, and then the rewards are based on that. Like, that is an absolute nightmare for me to think about the math that has to go into that and all the variables of other people coming in and out of the pool. I would not want that job. I don't know who on the team is doing it, but I certainly don't envy their position right now.
No, and it's funny. I have a feeling I know who's doing it, and if it's him, he's really good at what he does. So I'm not too worried about it. But I agree, Kruger. It was once we had staking out, and then we had to wait a little longer for it to come back out. I was like, man, I just want to go check my rewards, you know, and felt naked without it.
Really? I'm terrible. I'm set and forget. Like, honestly, I should go and have a look, because I've been, I got staked after I got back from Hawaii, and I haven't looked. So I probably should claim those and then stake those rewards as well. But I'm just so set and forget with them, you know?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I went into the chat the other day and someone was like, oh, it's something about rewards. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I should maybe go and see where I'm at, because I haven't looked in probably 4 or 5 days. It's just one of those things. I agree with you. I staked it and I'm just going to let it build, you know?
I was going to say, when you go and look and see what the rewards are, don't forget to send them right to me.
Yeah, I'll get right on that, Rad.
Yeah, thanks. Not a problem. So getting back to Lee and the calls and all those kind of things, you know, we have so much happening, and everything is going really, really good with all the people that he has to talk to. I don't get all of the information, of course, but I do make a point when I know that Lee has one of these important calls, I will drop him a quick DM and say, how's everything going? Is everything on track as you have planned? You know, I don't need the details or anything else. I'm just like, how are we looking?
Yep.
And he was like, better than good. So that's absolutely fantastic. If you take a look at the news in the last, especially in the last week, but even more so like in the last 48 hours, man, there's some waves. The NASDAQ, they are getting ready for crypto. They say that there's a lot
Yep.
of institutional interest in getting into crypto. So that's one thing. Let me move my horse head. I had some articles here on my phone that I was going to have a look. There was just so many. Oh my God, there was a lot of articles recently. So that I guess is one of the biggest things that, you know, the NASDAQ is looking at listing cryptos. Of course, you know, institutional money, man, once those guys get their teeth into it, that's going to be a bit of a game changer, I think.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be the start of it. I know we've talked about this many times with, you know, Kruger and some of the other guys that, you know, I really do think there's a lot of money just waiting to come in.
Yeah.
And regulation is going to be probably the thing that allows it. I think my opinion is, you know, regulation is what's going to introduce a bull run, because I
Yeah.
really do think there's a lot of people waiting to put their money in crypto, especially since the Luna and then Celsius and then now Bnb. I mean, not that regulation is going to hit blockchains necessarily, but people are seeing this stuff and how much money is being lost, and they're like, well, I don't want to put my money in there if there's a good chance
Right.
to get lost. So they just haven't.
I mean, that's the whole thing is like with crypto being volatile, it's something that's been keeping people away. But if you take a look at what the Bloomberg analysts are saying right now, and this is an article that came up on the Daily Hodl, actually it was today. Commodity analysts from Bloomberg say that crypto assets are gearing up to outperform the rest of the financial markets. In the latest Bloomberg Intelligence Crypto Outlook report, analysts Mike McGlone and Jamie Douglas Colts argue that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins in the Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index are ready to outshine everything when financial markets turn bullish again. So then it goes down into like a whole rundown about the last quarter. Actually, Bitcoin had its best quarter since 2014 with gains of around 20%. And then the BGCI, which is the altcoins that Bloomberg actually keep an eye on, advanced 16%. And conversely, the NASDAQ 100, the S&P 500 were down, decline about 5% in the last quarter. So, hey, crypto is certainly looking like the better deal right now. So it's absolutely no wonder that NASDAQ is getting ready to get crypto on board. But of course, you know, the SEC's got their whole thing going on, and you've been covering Ripple a lot on your channel the
Yep.
last couple of weeks with what's going on
Yep.
in that particular case. Any more updates on that one?
I haven't seen any recently. Sean's here. I don't know. I know another one of the judges just they're waiting on emails, right? There's these emails that they exchanged with the SEC when one of the guys in the SEC gave a speech, and so about crypto, and so they're trying to get the SEC to relinquish these emails, and they're just every excuse in the book, you know, and they just won't. So they're thinking that they're not going to release the emails. There's obviously a good reason why they haven't released them, whether it's okay, we're going to lose the case flat out because of them or something else in them. So they're thinking they're going to settle of some sort, you know, whether, you know, I don't think XRP is going to lose at all. It's a very fine line. Sean and I have talked about this a ton. The Crypto Smith, he's really big into XRP and Ripple, and it's fascinating what they're doing. And then the article came up about Swift. You put Swift article in the chat today, and I'm like, wow, they're officially trying to compete with Ripple now, because the whole thing with Ripple is it's about sending money, banks sending money and stuff like that, and having right now you're having to hold money into these accounts, I guess, and it's tying up a lot of financing. So that's what Ripple is trying to get rid of, and it's faster. It's more like
way faster.
They're there now and don't have to hold the money so much. So, but Swift came out and said that they can handle it.
Yeah. It's the race is on. Absolutely. You know, the only difference is going to be that, you know, with regulation and everything coming down is, you know, getting permission rather than trying to get forgiveness. So, I mean, I've always been of the opinion that it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. Whether that's
Absolutely.
building a house or whatever else, is like, just start. Once you start something, you can say, "Oh, I didn't know any better."
Right.
You usually get a slap on the wrist, and then you can go about your business. But it doesn't seem like Ripple's experiencing that, and so Swift are probably going to be in the position where they already know what's expected, and they're probably going to you know, make sure that they've got all their I's dot and their T's crossed before they go ahead. But they say they can handle it, so you know, let's just see. I mean, the thing is about money, and like you said, it's a lot faster than for them to move. You know, there are 5 things when it comes to money, and why we choose certain currencies over older currencies. Like, there's reasons why we don't use gold anymore, although it, you know, you still can trade in gold, but it's the reason why we're not all carrying nuggets around in our pocket. And then, so I'll go over really quickly the 5 things that are really what make a currency recognized as a currency. First of all, it has to be divisible. You have to be able to transact at different scales. It's the difference between, you know, having small change, like you want to buy a coffee for $1, or spending $1 million for a house. So it has to be something that you can use large scale, but you have to divide it too. Gold can be very hard to divide if you got a big old nugget and you want to just a couple of little
Yeah.
shards of gold. So that's one of the reasons we don't use that. Durability. So it has to be something that's not going to corrode over time. That's why we used gold,
Yep.
you know, and not oranges and bananas. Recognizability. The parties have to be able to authenticate that it's good. And so this is one of the big reasons blockchain is absolutely so great
Yep.
for doing that, because you know, there are authenticators on the nodes and those kind of things. Actually, you know that the whole term sound money comes from back in the days when people did use gold, because people would sometimes cover lead with gold, and when you dropped it on the floor, real gold would make a different sound to somebody dropping lead. So that's where that sound money comes from. Actually, it
Right.
goes back to that. The big thing, also, of course, and particularly talking about Ripple, is the portability. You have to be able to move it, take it with you, or send it to another place very easily. So that's another reason why digital currency.
Yep.
And then, of course, there are just some that move faster than others. Bitcoin, not very fast.
So old. It's
A lot of transactions. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Bitcoin's
kind
the
of a
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
Yeah, it's a dinosaur of crypto. I mean, that's the best
Yeah.
way to put it. Is it's old, it's slow, but it's
Yep.
always going to be there because it's what started everything. You know, it's never going to go anywhere. You know,
Right. Yeah, the one
So,
thing that Bitcoin has going for it right now is the 5th factor, which is the scarcity factor,
yeah,
because there's only a limited number of Bitcoins. And of course, you know, that's like the whole factor was with gold. It's like you actually had to go out and you had to, you know, mine it out of the ground. And that's
yeah,
the reason why diamonds are so expensive. It's not that there aren't diamonds, there are plenty of them. It's just De Beers holds them all back to
yep,
create a false scarcity to make them worth a lot of money. So, you know, there's a lot of reasons why banks and institutions would be looking to crypto, because crypto fulfills all of those 5 monetary needs, to be you know, a mass adapted currency.
currency.
So
Yeah,
I mean, these guys know, you know, getting back to the whole institutional thing, I got another article here that says that look at this. Coinbase, although they were talking about laying off a bunch of people, are now hiring people, MDs from Goldman Sachs.
yeah,
Usman Naeem has gone over there. There's a whole bunch of people. I'm looking at this. Chris Rayner Cook, Kevin Johnson, Greg Tusar. All these guys are leaving Goldman Sachs and they're all going to Coinbase. So what do
yeah,
these guys know? They know the
yeah.
change is coming. It's like everybody is just jumping ship from
Right.
fiat, and everybody's positioning themselves, which to me signals that the bull run is coming.
Yep. Exactly. And Sean said not much going on right now, waiting the judge response for the emails. Yeah. That's the thing. Until the SEC comes out and says here are the emails, or no, we're not giving them. That's kind of where
Yeah.
we are. not a whole lot going on there.
Yeah, just the waiting game.
Thank you, Sebastian, for becoming a member. Really appreciate that, brother. Thanks for being here too.
Mike was asking about Binance. We were discussing that earlier. I mean, for me personally, all I have is what's been on Twitter on Bnb Chain, is the Twitter account to get the updates on that.
Pretty much, Mike, that they've halted pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Asked the validators to stop and everybody to, pause their transfers, everything. They 566 million was taken. And they've gotten how much back?
7 million.
7 million. So that doesn't seem like a lot.
Last thing I read was 7 million before we started this broadcast.
But the fact that they've gotten some back already, I think, is big.
Yeah.
So who knows? It's just going to be a waiting game at this point. So yeah, no worries, brother. No worries at all.
Kruger has a new deal going that if we get 2 more members tonight, he will give away 250,000 parawerx tokens. Nice.
So 2 more members, that would get to 14. So yeah, we'll give away 250,000 parawerx tokens if we get 2 more members.
That's really nice.
Yeah, man, it's kind of scary. Being Binance, it's obviously it's all trusted. Same thing if it happened to Ethereum. I mean, I think it's all blockchains are so what's the word I'm looking for? We've used them so much, we're comfortable with them, right? And something like this happened, we're like, oh, wow, okay, well that's new, but it's I guess possible. So we'll see. Hopefully the next couple of days we'll find out. Yeah. I don't know.
It's a big one.
All we know
it's horrible. Like I have a friend who's going to be doing a project here coming up shortly, and they were going to do it's a mutual friend, and it was going to be on Phantom Chain, and then there was problems with Phantom, and so then they're like, looking at other chains. So I guess it's not going to be.
My biggest question right now is with regulation coming up and all these blockchains that are out there, right? Obviously, this is U.S. regulation we're talking about. We're not talking about the world,
right?
They're not going to regulate the world, but how are they going to? How's it going to be with all these blockchains? I mean, I can think of 8 or 9 just off the top of my head. I could probably rattle off 8 of them right now that I know of. So how is that going to work? I don't know. Having blockchains is going to affect the project. It'll be interesting to see. That they may be down the road, obviously, but there's so many questions. I mean,
it comes back to this big question of like with the Ethereum thing. So like now the government is trying to say that Ethereum is US based because X percentage of, what they're doing is based out of the US. And it's kind of like, how do you police the world? Like if they do a lot of regulation, that kind of just incentivizes projects to want to go offshore. And when you've got places like Dubai, which are offering 50 years tax-free to crypto projects, well, why wouldn't you go to Dubai? Exactly, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's
especially like you can set your company up there. You can set your personal finances up either in the Caribbean or in Vanuatu, where they have 0 income tax for money made outside the US. Australian citizens like myself, we don't pay tax when we're not inside Australia. So that's fantastic. Unfortunately, if you're a US citizen, you have to pay tax wherever you go. But I do know that if you spend more than 350 days, you got to be basically outside of the country for the whole year. You can get an exemption on the first $100,000. Nice. But you see what I'm saying? Is like they're just kind of incentivizing people to go offshore. So maybe the next thing is going to be Dubai, Singapore, or something like that.
Yeah, Indonesia, Korea. Korea's got. I mean, they're already 20% utilizing crypto already in Korea. That kind of takes me to MetaMonkey. We'll talk about that for a minute. They just went to Korea. The team did. Austin and the rest of the devs went to Korea to see NS Labs and actually meet them and who's created the wallet and who's doing the blockchain and that stuff. And when he said they're 20% crypto already, I'm like, wow, that's a lot. Considering I don't even know what percentage is here, but they're already utilizing that. And you're right. How do you control crypto, which is digital, on a global scale? It's just, I don't know. It's going to be definitely, yeah, Monaco, zero income tax too. Yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of scary if they tighten the reins too much. Like you said, they're just going to go, people are going to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
So
Portugal has zero tax for crypto itself as well. And then also there's other places like, because I'm kind of getting back into traveling mode. We're going to start traveling again next year. And I'm looking at like a lot of the countries that are now having incentives for digital nomads. I know my favorite country just released a special digital nomad visa. That's Malaysia. You can stay there for 5 years in 0% taxes. And I know that Indonesia also has the same thing on the books. That's really close. It hasn't actually like been launched yet, but as far as the government and that's concerned, they've already got all the paperwork and everything ready to go ahead. So again, people just heading offshore. I just got a text from our dear friend Buddy. He has a family emergency. Somebody has passed away, so he's not going to be joining us.
okay, yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
no worries at all.
Yeah,
definitely no worries.
Much love to him and his family.
Yes, absolutely.
At this time. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, thinking of you, buddy.
All right, so I'm just putting in names on the picker wheel for. So what I'll do tonight is I'm gonna do a Clownz NFT giveaway just for everybody that's here. We'll do it through the giveaway tool from StreamYard, and then we'll do some ETH horses for members only.
All right, that sounds good. Yeah, I was gonna, if Buddy come on here and we were talking clowns, I was gonna get all excited. And I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, and I'll probably offer a clown. And then I was like, man, I gave away so many clowns. I don't know if I want to give them away anymore. I really want to hold on to them because, like, yeah, I paid for them all myself.
Yeah, and luckily we were sweeping the floor for a long time, getting them for $6-7. Maybe 8 or 9 gas fees.
I was getting clowns for the gas cost more than the clowns.
Yeah,
I was getting clowns for like $2 a pop, and I was paying like $2 to $4 in gas.
Yeah.
So that was fantastic. But yeah, the other, I guess since Buddy's not going to be joining us, so we can talk about it a little bit. Anyway,
whatever you have, if you want.
Sweets, more treats. That's the big thing is, the Haunted Mansion. So yeah, apparently, and I have to admit, I actually missed a lot because I was traveling in the in the last week or two, and I just literally was on flights, and they do not record. That's one of the things that I get why they do it, but it also makes me sad because when I really can't attend, and this has been the first time since the very launch of Clownz that I haven't been able to attend. And of course, the night that I don't attend, Buddy and Foimo get killed. And then I come back the next week and I'm there for their funeral because we had a whole funeral for them, everything, right? Everybody's crying and stuff. Oh my God, it was so sad. And so yeah, I'm trying to get caught up, but there's probably a lot that I've missed. So as far as I understand it, Buddy and Foimo's bodies are in room 222 of the Haunted Mansion. So we have to mint room 222 to get the room unlocked to get the bodies out.
So I guess here's my question. Where are they at as far as minting goes?
Not up to 222. That's the issue. So we got to get up to 222. That's as far as I understand it. I was trying to catch up last night, but then of course something else came up and I missed a fair bit of the show. What number are we at?
I gotta connect my wallet before I can see how many are in there.
Don't worry, just send me your wallet number and seed phrase and I'll connect for you.
Yeah. Of course you will.
Yeah.
I can connect with this. I'm already.
Yeah.
Probably just to see the number. I don't really need to do anything with it.
Yeah.
But that would be cool.
And I'm thinking, I don't know for sure. I wanted to ask Buddy, but he's not with us tonight. He said that he's going to give you a call tomorrow, probably to arrange another night to come on. I'm wondering if these suites are also going to be stakeable because I know that suites in Lazy World are stakeable.
Yeah,
so
and that's kind of what we're waiting on too. Is a lot of people are like, well, what am I doing with these NFTs? And we're like, well, the utility behind them hasn't necessarily been released yet, so we're kind of waiting on that. But that would be interesting to know what are the suites going to be used for, other than obviously,
for
using
metaverse reasons. Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah, like I said, I know skyboxes are stakeable, and I believe you still can if you have lazy world skyboxes. I believe you still can stake those now. So it'll be interesting to see if HOC is going to make these stakeable also.
Yeah.
Since they're using it's built on the same tech. It's,
right.
Same,
yeah, I don't know if I'd say partner between the two, but it's kind
the
of
people in the background are the same. They've utilized the same team for development of the rooms and etc. But like with their own branding. So given that it's already been done, I don't see that why they wouldn't be doing that with these. But I think they're going for like, what are they?
pay with card.
0.08? Are they 0.08?
You can pay with seriously? You can pay with a credit card? Oh boy.
Busted out. You're in trouble now.
Oh, no
Don't
way.
tell Julie. Don't
Hope
tell
my wife's
Julie.
not watching right now. This is another project that's community driven, and that's why I know Rad and I are involved in it and keep in contact with Buddy and try and have him on. And whoever minted that first day got an extra suite. If you bought 3, you got 3 more. And so I have 2. Rad you have 6.
Something like that. Yeah, I think I have 6.
So the point is, they're rewarding people for supporting the project, and Buddy's given me many NFTs to give away on my channel, and I think it's a fun project. It's a great project. They're always out there in the community with spaces, constantly doing big shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. So once Lazy World gets up and going again and back, into stride after the changes they've been going through, I think it's really gonna take off. Hey, Dreyfus, welcome, brother. I think with Lazy World coming to a halt, I think it just slowed things down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that, in the background, they probably a lot of focus on that stuff right now. But, Buddy and FOMO are pushing real hard, and it's a great community. And like you said, their Mondays and Wednesdays are the big show. But then the community as a whole are just absolutely nonstop. You got West Coast Crypto, who does a morning show.
Friday they do shows.
The West Toast, they call it West Coast Breakfast. And that's Pacific, which I love because he's on California time, same time as me, because y'all wake up way too early over there on the East Coast, guys. Like, I'm still in bed when most of these breakfast shows happen. So that's good. 8 in the morning, he does a show for just an hour, and it's every day. And then there are other shows, like you said, the Bing and Bong show on Friday nights. I know Betty Blockchain, who's in Australia, and Solo, who is in the UK, are collaborating to do a show. I believe they're going to have the details hashed out by next week, but her DM here says it's going to be called Interview with a Clown, where we will talk on each show with a clown in the community about their projects, and at the same time bringing eyes on the clown project. By next week, I'll be able to give you all the details. They're just figuring out, because he's in the UK, she's in Australia, so it's like the time difference.
Yeah, they're bringing, like she said, the clowns are out, but they're also bringing other projects in, right? So bringing communities together. That's what we're trying to do. There's so many. That's one thing with talking with Buddy is, he's like-minded like we are. That's what we're trying to do with Para and bringing lists in and working with, Link's crypto app. I mean, bringing that in and having something that everybody can use that's all in one place. And so, like I said, we're going to build this stuff a lot faster if we're all working together. And that's what we're trying to do. Yeah,
absolutely. And these guys have so much going on. Like, I'm not gonna steal Buddy's Thunder and
Yeah.
because I don't know. Like I said, I've been away for a week or two, and I don't know what's been announced, what isn't announced. But they have so much coming up. I do know that they have announced like their stage and festival area, so your clown will act as your pass to enter the festival area for free. So if you have a clown NFT, I guess when you're trying to access that festival area metaverse, you would just link your wallet. It would see that you have a clown there. Boom, you're in free. You can still enter the festival if you don't have a clown, but there's probably going to be like, I'm guessing they're going to use Ethereum since most of the stuff these guys are doing is on ETH as your way to get in. So it's kind of cool because they have that option of you don't have to commit, but if you want access, you can get access and all that kind of good stuff. But I do know that they're wanting to put together a music festival. So, you know, if you're somebody in the audience and you have some kind of musical talent of any genre, you can get in touch either with Ghost of Buddy Marbles, or you could just get in touch with myself or Alex and we'll get you over to Ghost of Buddy Marbles. You can seance with the Ghost of Buddy Marbles and organize yourself to be in that. And I don't even know that you have to do it live. I think that you can even just like if you have videos of stuff, you can submit over to them also. Yeah.
Yep, they're pretty flexible on that type of stuff. So
yeah, it's awesome stuff. Because there's not a lot. You know, this is one of the areas where, you know, and we had Matt on before, and we talked about music NFTs, and we had Duper's daughter, and we had her name's running through my tongue. Samsara. How could I forget a name like that? Samsara means reincarnation. How did I forget that? So anyhow, so yeah, like I think that one of the really big areas where NFTs could have the biggest impact is in the music scene. So I know that's one of the reasons why Matt, who I'm going to dinner with right now, is here in Vegas, is because there is actually a convention that's happening this weekend here in Vegas. That is, I believe it's a Cardano NFT convention.
Yeah, and I just saw him doing a video. It was up just a minute ago on Twitter.
Yeah.
I can't find it now, but yeah.
Hood
yeah,
Billions.
he's a great artist, great individual, you know. So yeah, a lot of good things I feel like coming from him. Got great music.
There's a lot of talented people over on that blockchain. That seems to be where the music NFTs are gravitating on that Cardano chain. So
yeah, and I don't know. I know Matt was talking about kind of the customer service, I guess I'll say, you know, a lot of help from them. You know, he got a lot of help when he was wanting to do his thing, and they helped him out and got his stuff on there. And so just that's where he found his home at. So,
yeah,
you know, if you have music that you're wanting to get out, Mike, Web3. You're wanting to get out, check it out. You know, I know he'd be more than happy to talk to you about it too. I know we've sent a couple people over to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Did I ever tell you that I'm doing a track with Mike Rizzo's?
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think you talked about it at one point.
He wrote a track just for me to sing on. So
nice.
It's gonna be my first musical NFT collaboration.
Nice.
That'll be a bit of fun.
So this is Matt Diamond. If he's Hood Billions on Twitter. You know, there's videos on here where he's at now, but if you want, go check him out. If you need help contacting him, just let me know. We can get you contacted pretty quick.
I think he has the link for the. I already joined it. What is it? It's I think it's called C for Cardano NFT. You can send it to me. C NFT. Oh, hey, look at that. I just went to Twitter. Guess who got their poster back up? I was running around town. I was getting my nails done too. Randy George is right there, right on my Twitter. Bring that up, Alex. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to do
talking about stuff that's happening in Vegas. See, Twitter heard me. The algorithm heard me talking about Vegas, and then boom, it just brought up Randy Couture's Vegas event.
We'll do the Clownz giveaway here in a minute too. Hey, you can send them to me if you want.
I know. I'm not saying no at this stage. I gave so many away. I'm kind of like, geez, I wish I could get some back. Not from the people I gave them to. They all deserve them. I just mean like, could some come my way? Really nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the so just hashtag clowns in the chat, guys. And this
it's case
is for
sensitive.
anybody. Just type it in exactly like that in the chat here, and then we'll as soon as we get to 12 entries, we'll go ahead and give away the clown, and then we'll do the members only probably in about 10 minutes right before we get off of here. But yeah, let's talk about the announcement while people are doing that, and let's see if I can find it too. Did you just retweet it?
No, just look up XCGIF.
I'm sitting here thinking, okay, what's the letters?
No, you know how I do? I have to do it in my head. Extreme, but with an X. Extreme Couture,
yeah.
GI Foundation. So I always have to go through that process because the letters just mess me up also. All right, here we go. Extreme Couture GI Foundation round 11, Operation Knockout. So the date for this year is going to be November 19. It is usually held on November 11. But they had some scheduling issues. They had originally arranged this to be at the Orleans Hotel, and I'm so glad that it's not. I think I mentioned that on Wednesday's huddle because it's so far out off the strip by itself. There's like nothing there. Yeah, they I don't know. So whatever happened with that hotel, it didn't go through. And then, Las Vegas is the kind of place where events are literally booked like 2 and 3 years ahead. So the only weekend that they could get at a hotel that is set up for doing fights is circa November 19th. Circa is really interesting. It's the latest hotel in Las Vegas. It's brand new. It's downtown. Because it's a new hotel, you're looking at upwards of $300, $350 a night to stay there. But it's literally connected to other hotels that are like $90 a night. So if you're coming in for the weekend, you can stay at one of those.
And the Golden Nugget's literally right across the street, right? I mean, it's literally like Circus here and Golden Nuggets here. Like,
I mean, it's literally like, but it's on Fremont Street, so there's not actually a street to cross, but it is the width of a street.
Right.
That is it. Just like crossing a set of lights, and you're at the Golden Nugget, which is really nice. You got the California. Oh God, there's so many. There's just so many hotels that are right by there that people can stay at. I do not know how much the tickets are going to be for this, only because when they announced this a couple of days ago, the website did not have ticket purchase available yet. Maybe that has updated now that this is dropped. I'm going to have to go and check. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that. Does that say ages 21 plus? Maybe that's what changed on it.
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame.
A small edit. But yes, to answer your question, Mike, yes. If you win, you can give somebody that you want, actually. You can pick. Gift a couple memberships. I don't even, how do you gift memberships? I know you can, but I don't remember how to do it.
You probably can.
I don't remember.
We'll figure it out, and you can gift them next time.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, like, so we get a couple tickets coming soon. We get a couple members usually every week, so no big deal.
I can't wait for this. It's going to be exciting. It's Circa, and I always said that this should be at Circa. I remember if we went back to like April and May when we were talking about this, I was like, it should be at Circa because that's where Tough Enough does their fights out of. Circa actually built the hotel with a location for fights built into it. It's called like the Warehouse or something. So I was like, that's the perfect place. It's a new hotel. They've built it for fights. They should use that. And so I was really confused when they were saying it's going to be another hotel. I was like, Circa is the obvious place to do it. Plus, everybody loves Fremont Street. It's the place to be when you're visiting from out of town. So, if anybody wants to come to Las Vegas and they need advice and you want to know where to stay or anything at all, like I am your concierge in Las Vegas. I am happy to help people with anything they need in this town.
I heard, a bunch of people can just crash at Rad's too. So just message her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I have Yeah.
Rad
No,
won't be there. She'll be at the hotel, but you can go crash at her place.
that's actually true. I am not gonna I am not gonna be here. I'm getting a hotel room because I figure
Good.
why the hell not?
For sure.
I'm just, I don't drink a lot, so that's, I'm a cheap date. I might have one or two drinks and not feel like getting in an Uber. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
I want to crash out at the hotel. No, it's just the voice of experience. I've been doing conventions and events, attending them, and hosting them here in Las Vegas for 20 something, 21 years, I think. And yeah, the best advice I would give is get a hotel room at the location or right next door, but don't do that thing where you're trying to travel because it's a pain in the butt if you do want to have a drink or two. So,
I
so
agree.
I'm getting a hotel room. So my house, yeah, I mean, up until last week we had 6 of us living here, and we've had plenty more room. So everybody needs somewhere to stay, and they want to come to town. You can stay at my place. It's just 2 blocks, actually.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I just walkable. I walk it all the time.
Hey Q, thanks for coming, brother. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do the Clownz giveaway, and then we'll do the members only giveaway for NFT Lazy Horse Race Club E4. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Got 9 #Clownz if you want to enter. I'll give you guys. I know Q just showed up, so if you want to enter Q, #Clownz.
He's scared of the clowns.
Okay, he can still own one. Doesn't mean he can't own one.
He does have one. He has a smiley one. I think it has angel wings, if I remember.
I think so.
Yeah. I made sure he got one that was a happy clown.
All right, a few more seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Bare knuckle fight my wife in order to go. Speaking of bare knuckle, that is not this weekend, next weekend. So yeah, a bunch of us are headed to Denver for Josh Copeland's bare knuckle fight championship. It's his debut fighting bare knuckle.
Yep.
So that's going to be really exciting.
He's been working really hard to train for this last couple weeks. So he's been kind of lately. So he's been training a lot.
A little birdie told me that he's never supposed to fight again. So this is going to be interesting, actually. Yeah. He has a detached retina, something of that effect. And actually, the little birdie being Lee. But so, of course, you want to see him win. But now I'm like even more so. Okay, so I have to admit that when it comes to sports, I like things to be close. I don't like watching a football game where it's like 100-0. That is not exciting. I like it where it's like down to the judge's decision and all that kind of thing. I love that stuff. But now I'm just like, man, I want Josh to just get in there and smash and smash and smash this guy. I don't want to see any hits to Josh's face at all, knowing that he has this issue. It's like away from the face. Like bare knuckle is like absolute worst thing you can be doing with
it is like that. Especially knowing that. That's crazy. Well, he'll do good.
Tough cat for sure.
I watched one of his fights. Kruger sent me a video of one of his fights, and he just dominated this guy, and I was like, wow, that was nuts.
That's what I want it to be like.
Hey Sky, welcome. #Clownz if you want to get in. I'm going to do this drawing quick if you want to get entered to win a House of Clownz NFT. Give you a few seconds, and then we'll draw, and then we'll go to the picker wheel, and we'll do a members only giveaway.
Get your names in there. #Clownz. So if I'm going to be in Denver, what are you doing that weekend? Are you going anywhere? Do you have any plans? Are you going to stream it?
We're going to Florida next weekend.
The weekend that Josh is fighting, that's why you're not coming to Denver. Okay, so we'll find somebody. We'll find somebody who can stream it into the Telegram chat because it's pay-per-view.
Hey Sky, make sure you put a Z on it, brother. Just like I have it up here.
Yeah, you have to get it exactly the same.
Yep.
Otherwise, it won't.
Case and word sensitive, or letter sensitive. Yeah, we're leaving next Thursday. A week from today, we leave. That's why when he put up the date, I'm like, man, really? It couldn't have been like the week, 2 weeks after, or the week before, or because we could drive to Denver. It's only like eight hours from here. So I could have driven for the day. There you go, brother. You got it. All right, I'm gonna draw this real quick. Good luck, everybody. When it stops, don't. Wendy, congratulations. I always right when it stops, I always say, hey, and it always goes to the next person. So
Nice.
congratulations, Wendy.
Awesome.
Message me on Twitter or Telegram. I have my star next to my name on Telegram, so you know it's me. My DMs are open. I think you've won before, so you probably messaged me on Twitter before. So congratulations. And I'll get that sent over to you probably tomorrow. All right, so now we're gonna do how many Lazy Horse Race Clubs are you gonna do?
How many horses do I want to do? I don't know. I have a lot of them. How many people are in this thing?
So 12 people. We got 12 members. These are for members only. So we got 12 people.
12 people. Well, let's make the odds really good. I'm gonna put my head on for good luck. Let's do 3. We're gonna give away 3 of them. Then you got a 1 in 4 chance. I think that's pretty good odds, right?
That's very good odds. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, hold on. I get my head on here for the race.
It's gonna be hot.
No, it's I get my racehorse giddy up. Let's go. All right.
All right, guys. We got the. I don't know who she's giving good luck to with that thing, but good luck.
Let's go.
Let's do it. We're gonna do three NFTs. How long do you think she can wear that, guys? Corin, first one. All right.
CM. All right.
Congratulations, man. We'll just message Rad on Telegram. You know who she is. I just gave everyone here a horse. Just about. All right. We'll do.
I mean, I could. But
we
like the excitement of the contest. You just got to keep coming back each week, okay? I have like 150 of these horses.
Excellent. Congratulations. Message Rad on Telegram and it's sent over to you. So we got one more. Who's it going to be? Nope. Gotta do it again.
Nope, you can't win twice.
I removed his name this time. I hit the wrong button.
He's very lucky today.
Oh, thanks, Kruger. Can't tell which one's me now. You were Tim Shea. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Tim. That's so mean, dude. You're so mean.
Should I say yay or nay? How about yay?
All right. So congratulations, Corin, Axelindo, and Tim. You guys are the winners of the ETH Lazy Horse Race Club NFTs. So congratulations.
Right.
And congratulations to Wendy. She's the winner of the House of Clownz NFT.
So good. So good. It's too cool. Like these sunglasses. Too cool for school.
It's going to be too hot in there soon.
That sun's gone down now. I should head over to meet Matt for dinner and wear this head.
You should. You should for sure.
I wouldn't know what the hell is happening.
All right, guys. Well, that's all that we have for you guys tonight. I know Rod's got to get out.
How to be a member. Naveen is asking how to be a member. So I can't actually see because we're in a different software.
So the easiest way, if you're on a phone, if you're on an iPhone, you got to go to Chrome and you got to switch it from mobile version to actual desktop version. But if you're on a desktop, you just go to my homepage on the channel and click join right here.
Yeah, it's just right there. Join.
Yeah, but like I said, if you're on an iPhone, you have to go into Google Chrome, go to the bottom where it has the 3 dots and switch it to actual like desktop version, and it'll show up. It's kind of weird on the iPhone. I don't know why, but yeah. And we'll do. It looks like we might be streaming next Wednesday with Kishimoto if Rad's still available. I know we wanted to get them on. About relaunch.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't want to get into what they're doing because I know that, like,
yeah,
man, you're gonna, like I said, we were gonna have them on tonight, and then it was like, you guys can't talk about what you have going on in 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna need a whole hour. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yep. So Devin literally just messaged me like 5 minutes before we got on here. So we'll have them on next Wednesday. It sounds like.
Okay.
And we'll talk to them about what's going on. They got a lot of stuff going on. So, and we'll probably do another giveaway next Wednesday. So watch out for that.
Yeah. I mean, there might even be some Kishi giveaway. I mean, who knows? We might get real lucky. Let's try
Who
to
knows?
hook up something with those guys too. But if not, I still have at least 100 of these horses to give away. Probably everybody will get one eventually, but you just got to be here, got to be in it to win
Nice.
it.
Nice, Naveen. Awesome. Just won a Kishi Ninja from them. That's awesome. But keep in mind, guys, too, these ETH horses you'll be able to race soon. So, you know, they're not just going to be an NFT in your wallet. You'll be able to race them. So keep that in mind, too.
And there's the staking barn and all those kind of things are coming up, too. So, yeah.
Here, we just make Rad. All right, guys. Well, I know Rad's got to get off to dinner to meet Matt, so we're going to get off here. But thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody that's a member. Congratulations to everybody that won tonight. You know, come join us next week. We'll have Kishimoto on, and we'll find out what's going on with their new relaunch that they just had, and then what's going on forward. So it'd be exciting. You know, it's a good partner that Para has with them, and we'll talk about Para too, because we'll have the huddle that morning, and we'll talk about that too. So
that's gonna be a big day.
Yep. And thank you, Rad, for coming on again. It's always fun. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.